So last time I was in Hungry Valley, I brought a baby blue Subaru and had a lot of fun. But this time, I've brought something much more off-road worthy. And sadly not my Range Rover, may she rest in peace. In addition to my 2006 stick shift Xterra, I have also brought this, a 2020 Ford Ranger FX4, which is owned by my good friend, John.
Hello.
Who, despite being a Welshman, decided to buy a truck. So let me hop in and we'll talk about it.
So this is John. We're sitting in your truck. How long have you owned it?
So I bought it in October, so what, 9 months?
9 months, about that?
So,
yeah, nice. And this is the first time you've never been off-roading before?
Correct. The most I've done in this so far is driven in the snow.
Nice.
Live up a mountain. But yeah, other than that, no off-roading at all.
And it's still got the stock tyres. I think they were Hankook.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
stock tyres.
Stock tyres, although they are all-terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how good
We'll see how good those are, yeah. And you bought this new, and you chose the FX4 package.
Correct.
Which gives you...
So, gives you it's similar to the off-road package on your
nice.
Nissan. So it gives you the rear locker, the all-terrain tyres.
Yes.
You get the front steel bash plate, and then a couple of skid plates on the electric steering motor, fuel tank, and the diff.
Good.
The transfer case, sorry. And then you get an off-road dial in your gauge cluster that just shows you your current angles.
Oh, nice.
And some nominally off-road shocks.
Okay.
So again, we'll see how well those do today.
So just like the Bilstein shocks that I get in my car, which have 84,000 miles on it. And how many miles have you put on? You've put on about 10% of the miles my car has. This is currently sitting at 8,000. Sorry.
Yeah, 8370.
8370. Nice. So, okay, well, what we're going to do first is there is an off-road practice area where...
Excellent.
Where I have extensively driven my Range Rover around when it worked. And what we're going to do is we're going to take both of these cars, and there's a specific obstacle that I want to test. Because both of these cars have rear lockers, both of these cars have independent front suspension and solid rear axles, body on frame. They both have about 200, mine has 265 horsepower, yours has 270 horsepower. Yep. This has 310 pound-feet of torque, that one has 281. So they're actually extremely similar.
Very similar.
Which is quite funny because I have almost double the engine displacement that you have. Yes. But that's what a decade of advancement gets you.
That's one of the reasons I bought this was I liked the engine.
Yes. Yes, it's a 2.3
litre 4-cylinder.
Same as the
turbocharged
EcoBoost Mustang.
Correct.
And
the Focus RS.
Focus RS.
And a couple other cars they've got within.
Yeah. Focus RS, a car that they have discontinued.
Indeed. Everything is SUVs and trucks
Everything
now.
is SUVs, yeah. And they all start with E. It's the Eco Sport, the Edge, the Escape. All start with E, except for the Bronco Sport, which is the only cool one. Apologies if you actually own any of those cars. So yeah, we're going to go over that, and what we'll do is the person who doesn't own the car will be sitting in the passenger seat, and we'll see how the cars do on that, because we haven't done it yet. And then after that, there's a trail called the West Freeman Trail, and it goes through a canyon, and it's very beautiful. And it shouldn't be a trouble. It shouldn't cause either of these cars much trouble. Famous last words. But considering I have a clutch pedal and you've never driven off-road,
correct,
you probably don't want to be doing Black Diamond.
Please no.
Yes, no.
Not this time.
Not this time. Maybe next time, once you put a 4-inch lift and 38s on this. I don't think that would fit in the wheel well.
Nope.
All right. We'll head over there now.
As soon as we pulled in, we're like, what should we do first with my Subaru? And I was like, hit these whoops! And so we hit it, and the first thing it does is get stuck. And we're all like, whoa! Because it was like bumper first. Yep. I was like, well, the worst thing that could happen just happened, and the car is fine.
It's all uphill from here.
And we just enjoyed the rest of it. It was hysterical, but it was very, very funny. Alex was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't care. It's a lease.
Nice.
It's not mine yet. He's got it.
So what we're doing now, we've come up to this obstacle and we're going to try it twice because I don't think I'm going to make it over on the first go round. It's a series of whoops and we're going to get wheels in the air. and we're coming up to it now. For some reason I decided to do the technical driving while doing a piece to camera, so do excuse me while I look through the windscreen so I don't pop my brand new tires. Here we go. So I don't think that I'm gonna make this, because we're gonna get wheels in the air and we're gonna be stuck. So what I'm hoping to do is try it in just low range, and then if we don't get it, I'll flip the rear locker on and we'll see. So we ready? We're rolling. You sure? Is the timer counting?
Excellent.
So
this will be interesting.
this will be interesting.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
It's
Oh.
doing better than I.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. And there we go on that. And we roll back. Come on.
Holy shit.
Oh, I guess we are gonna make
Holy
it.
shit.
Oh my god, we made it.
That's impressive.
Wow, with no rear locker needed. How about that? Oh. Well, that was exciting. How about, all right, well, I guess we don't need the rear locker.
Yeah,
Should
I'd say do it again with the rear locker
Let's-
on
No!
to see the
Let's do it
difference.
again with the rear locker.
Okay.
To see
All
the
right.
difference it makes.
Yeah, see the difference it
Anyways, I
makes.
said holy shit like 4 or 5 times.
That's fine.
So
I was gonna
you
use...
are gonna have to bleep me out. I can't believe you tried that in the Subaru.
What?
You hit. You hit.
about
Did you feel it?
All right, we ready? The diff lock is now locked.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. So, in theory, this will be a lot less drama. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I think that was easier.
I
can't really tell.
I would agree.
Line that time.
Took a better line?
You picked a different line.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was a better line technically because you didn't smash the bumper into the ground.
That's true.
Hey there.
All right, let's swap cars. I'm going to turn
Okay,
this
turn
off. Okay, so we're in the Ranger now, and let's go into full low.
Absolutely.
So you want to go into neutral,
It's shifting.
and
Traction control is off.
and control off. Do you have an off-road mode?
So I have terrain modes.
Okay.
So you can tell it whether you're on grass, gravel, snow, mud, ruts, or sand.
None of those are really appropriate
Right.
for what we're doing. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, put it in grass, gravel, snow,
And we will see.
and we'll see if it goes. So into
We're in.
drive, much easier. Oh,
We're in full low.
there it
so-
goes. All right, let's go. Whoa! Suspension isn't worn out like the Xteras.
And rear locker is currently not on.
Yes, let's first try without rear locker, and you want to take this slow because we are going to get up on the side. And in fact, the off-road page will show us our angle.
Indeed.
Is that 17 degrees?
That's my steering.
Oh, steering.
So we are 9, 10, 11,
11
12.
degrees. Oh my god. So yeah,
Gonna
steer
crank
into
a
it.
little bit. But 15, 14 and coming back.
And then you'll want to go left of this little,
Gotcha.
yeah, probably left of both of them. Oh! Yeah, let's roll down the windows as well.
Oh, yes.
And we'll, can we turn the AC down?
Yes. Yeah, you can also just on.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah.
fine. It's fine like this. Okay. So we're coming up to the whoops. Is Coral okay? You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so very, very slow.
Yep.
Take it slow. And we're going to lift a wheel because we've got independent front suspension. Oh, oh.
That was a parking. Oh, oh,
Oh, oh!
oh! It
Oh,
is
there it
unhappy.
goes.
Oh. And that's my parking sensors.
Yes! Yeah, the Range Rover used to set those up all the time.
Oh my god, did the parking sensors
Yup.
go off?
Wow, look at that.
But
Trivial.
that did. Wow.
That was very easy.
Once
Much less
it
drama.
figured it out.
So yeah, there's the advantage of the traction control. Should we try it again with the rear locker?
Let's go again with the
Okay.
rear locker.
All right, again with the rear locker, so we'll
Okay,
come around
how-
again. Oh,
Okay, there it goes.
Okay.
You have to hold it a little bit. It's like,
Okay.
do you really want to do this? Okay. So the rear should now theoretically be locked.
And it didn't take like a minute and a half like mine did. So very, very slow.
Yep. And let's see what it thinks of this.
That's a
this
sound.
time.
So in theory, this will be easier.
Let's see.
Parking sensors.
Oh, whatever.
Oh.
Whatever.
Nice. Trivial. Didn't even
so at that
notice
point, it doesn't care.
Yep. Sick.
Okay.
So you want to turn that off.
Yep. Locker is
And
off.
then you probably want to just go back into two-wheel
I
drive.
love
Yep.
hearing it skid
Yes.
while it's in, like,
And then
also that was like effortless.
Yes, it was.
Don't worry about the running bars. Those are fine.
Well, that's what they're
This is
for,
a
right?
lease, right? You bought it?
I bought it.
Yeah.
I owned it. Well,
You
I have a
can't make
loan.
payments,
Yeah,
but you're
yeah,
owning it,
but yeah.
Well, in America, you own it.
At this point, we took the long way back to our campsite to get some more B-roll and to pick up the third camera before tackling the Freeman Canyon. Both cars handled it perfectly, and we enjoyed some exciting slippery sand washes.
Oh, neat! Dirt burn! Oh no!
Need me to push?
No, he just had to change gears.
Noise!
Yeah.
Look, first gear. First gear low range. It's the going downhill gear.
We've got plenty of time to get down this hill, so.
Yep. It does get a little rough down at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
How's John doing behind us?
I don't know. Let's see if the camera can get him. Hello, back there.
However, once we got there, we started noticing a large number of firefighting aircraft, including Sky Cranes, Beechcraft King Airs and Chinooks, plus a large column of smoke to the north of our campsite. A park ranger then approached us and told us we were being evacuated. That meant no more trails, no chance to form a conclusion, and a long drive home for John.
Breaking news at 5, a brush fire near Gorman. It's burned at least 70 acres so far, and firefighters say it has the potential to spread to 200 acres.
It's burning off Quail Canyon Road near Hungary Valley State Recreation Area, which has now been evacuated. A smaller brush fire is burning nearby. It started when a pickup caught fire on the shoulder of the 5 freeway.
CBS 2's Olga Ospina is here. We'll get to her in just a second, but we're going to take a kind of closer look in here at this fire. As you can see the fire line burning there, it does look like it's a fairly remote area. We don't see a lot of structures near this spot, and that is good news, obviously, when we have these hot, dry conditions and a lot of brush that is so brittle out there.
And this is what we're going to be dealing with now for some months. We have those hot and dry conditions. Of course, here in Southern California, they say fire season year round, but we know August, September, October, particularly tough months for those firefighters.
That's right.
So yeah, we are being evacuated. You can see there's a fire helicopter coming over. So unfortunately, we are going to have to cut this trip short. There's a fire there. If I find a news article about it, I'll put it on screen. But unfortunately, our off-road adventure has been cut short. We do plan on bringing these two vehicles together again soon, maybe in October. In the meantime, please stay safe, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.